What up, fellow nerds? Welcome back to another Scarlet Nexus video. We are on part 12 today. We had a long 3-parter that we uploaded the past few days, but here we are back again. And we are going to be doing Phase 8. Before that, we have a ton of gift giving and bond episodes to do, so let's just get those out of the way. Starting with my 4 billion text messages. Do you all know your basic information on Togetsu? It's high up on Hieno Mountain, right? I know that the environment there is really harsh. Right. It's really cold and the wind is really strong, so make sure you're well prepared. Thanks, Haruka. We'll head to the Togetsu Order headquarters soon as we arrive. Do we have any objections? None here. Let's head straight for the Order headquarters. We have Kagura with us after all. That should be the quickest way to get through this. Whoa there! You really gonna count on me that much when I'm not even on board with going to Togetsu? Jeez, in the first place? Well, we can come back to this after we manage to climb the mountain safely. Togetsu's cargo. How are they getting their hands on so many human brains? I hate to say it, but there's a chance they're killing for them. But if they keep killing that many people, it won't be long before there isn't anyone left in Togetsu. I told you, they're not like that. We're talking about a group so tiny that New Himuka allowed them to govern themselves. Kaguro's right. They may have a long history, but they don't have a big population, and they seem to have always lived quietly in these mountains. Right? Even if they had something to do with transaction of the cargo, I don't think they're involved in the metamorphosis research at all. Just being the supplier of the cargo is enough involvement for us. We should all go together and see for ourselves. And then... Rescue team has arrived in Mizuhagawa. The rescue team arrived in Mizuhagawa. Don't worry, the transport team member that told us about the truck under the attack was safely recovered. Thank goodness. Did they find his other transport team members he was worried about? Well, they think there probably aren't any survivors. After analyzing the evidence, it's highly probable that they were attacked by members Kodama turned into others. No. That's why there wasn't anyone around the truck. That's awful. Instead of just killing them, she had them kill each other. She's a twisted one, that's for sure. Twisted doesn't even scratch the surface. Damn that Kodama! Yeah, she's pretty messed up. Luca wants to talk, huh? Thank you for hearing me out the other day. I would actually like to speak with you again. I would like to hear your opinions on combat. Although you may be hesitant to discuss battle tactics with someone you so recently fought as an enemy, would you mind meeting me at Masubi's? Like I said before, we don't need to worry about our situations respective of each other. If we're talking combat, I might be able to learn something too. I'll leave now. I'm gonna be munching on some gummy worms. I'll probably mute while I'm doing that.
I'm sorry to keep bothering you like this.
You're not bothering me. I'm just wondering if I can really offer you anything. I mean, you're a Septentrion, and I feel like you're far more capable.
That's due to my title. Nobody will tell me their honest opinion thanks to my perceived status.
Huh, really?
That's how people generally are. To that point, I feel like you are someone who doesn't care about titles or status, and would speak her mind. When we fought the other day, I thought your instincts were excellent. That's why I wanted to hear your opinions about the way I fight.
Okay, if that's what you want, I'll be honest with you.
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Why do you even use a hammer as a weapon in the first place? You have a small frame, and you don't look like you have enough muscle. Wouldn't it be more effective to use something smaller and lighter that fits your physique, like a knife?
I see. Thank you for your input, but I think you've overlooked a crucial fact.
What do you mean?
I agree that a hammer is a big and heavy weapon that doesn't seem to match my frame, but my power is teleportation. I can close the gap the instant I swing, or move on top of an enemy's head to let gravity do most of the work. In other words, I chose the hammer because it was the best weapon that takes advantage of my power. It can also intimidate opponents with its powerful image, and it even offers a good workout when I lift it.
I see.
Oh, sorry. I got carried away there. I shouldn't argue, when I was the one who asked you to give me your honest opinion.
No, I was just impressed that you found a fighting style that matches your power. But if you've established your style to this degree, there's not much point in asking for anyone's opinion.
You might be right, but I feel like I'm lacking something.
Are you unsatisfied with your current level of strength?
I'd say this is more about eliminating my weakness than wanting to become stronger. As you already pointed out, I have a small frame. And while I work out every day, I don't have enough muscles. My current fighting style compensates for these facts, but it also relies too much on my power.
I think children of the state like us all rely on our powers in a fight, more or less.
That may be true, but think about what would happen if you could not use your power at all. You would have no choice but to rely on your physical strength. But I would be mostly useless the way I am.
Not be able to use your power? I suppose that happening is a possibility, but that's a pretty limited situation.
Well, you never know what could happen on the battlefield. You have to be prepared for anything.
Really? I think it's a waste of time to worry about outliers.
You have a point. I could be worrying a little too much.
It could be because you don't believe in your own strength.
Huh?
I don't think there's any problem with the way you fight. If anything, I would say it's psychological. In other words, a lack of confidence.
I was mute when I said that, but that's pretty much what I said.
How surprising. My brother said something similar to me in the past. He told me I was held captive by my own weakness. That does seem like my biggest problem. You really are perceptive. I was right to come to you.
Was anything I said helpful?
Yes. This has been very beneficial to me. You don't hold back when we talk. So I find myself wanting to talk about things I normally wouldn't. That helps me be more open with my feelings, so I can relax. May we talk again sometime?
Sure, if you're okay with me just talking like I normally do.
Of course. I'd prefer that. What you consider normal feels fresh and new to me.
What? You and your brother are both so strange. It seems like he's satisfied, though, so I guess this was okay.
Kasane's very stoic. She doesn't really show emotion much unless Naomi's involved. I have come to you for advice so many times, so I was hoping I could help you somehow. Is there anything you would like to ask about training or exercise? Not particularly. I train as much as I need to. As much as you need to. That is smart. However, I enjoy pushing myself to my limits. You may have noticed that I keep weights inside of my clothing, so I am always working my muscles. Some say this is excessive, but when I think there are muscles that I still have not trained, I cannot help getting depressed. Really cares about his physique. Ooh, Tsugumi. Do you remember when we talked about gardening? There's a lot I want to tell you about plants, so I hope I can talk to you in person. If you don't want to see me, you don't have to. If you don't mind seeing me, please reply. I have time, so whenever is fine. If it's because we fought as enemies, don't worry, it doesn't bother me. Things aren't great right now, but we don't need to worry about the situation until we can talk alone. Come to Seiron. We can talk there. Is she even allowed in Seiron? That's the real question.
Oh, Kasane, would you like to talk about gardening?
Sure, if you don't mind. This is more than just herbs.
Yes. I like growing plants because it's fun hearing their different voices.
You don't literally mean a plant's voice, right?
No, because plants can't speak. That's why the person who's growing them needs to imagine what they're saying. Over here. Follow me. I'll show you what I mean.
She's rather assertive when it comes to plants.
Looking at the flower beds in cities like this, you can tell how they've grown and what condition they're in. This flower may look like it's growing healthy, but if you look carefully, you can see the bottom leaves are changing colors. It's sick. However, the branches and roots are fine, so I think it will recover if you snip off the sick leaves and give it medicine. Oh, these are all healthy, but there is a lot of water building up here, which could cause the roots to decay. You should exchange the soil for some with better water drainage. I'm sorry. I was blabbering again.
No, I'm impressed. Not only are you knowledgeable, you're perceptive enough to notice so much from their appearance.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not just from their appearance. I'm using my clairvoyance to see below the dirt. I can tell everything you normally can't see, from the condition of the roots to the quality of the soil. So it's kind of like cheating.
Well, I don't think I would call that cheating. You're just putting your power to use. Besides, your knowledge and gardening experience determine the condition of the plant, not your power.
Thank you. Oh, and of course you can garden without clairvoyance.
I felt the same back during the military exercises, but the ability to scout anywhere makes her power an important asset. On top of that, she understands her power and has learned to use it well. She would be an outstanding team member.
Kasane? What's wrong?
Tsugumi, would you come with me?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean just that. I want you to come to Seiron and fight alongside me.
No.
Well, it's not just for me. And I know this is a bit unfair for me to say, but I need your help for Naomi, too.
I'm sorry about Naomi, but I already decided I would fight with Yuito.
Even if it means having to fight me?
Yes. When that time comes, I won't lose.
Alright, if that's how you feel, I'll give up on trying to recruit you. However, please don't expect me to go easy on you either.
That's okay. We'll still win.
She's so adorable, dude.
Oh, look.
What is it?
The inside of this tree is mostly rotten. It's been infected by a fungus that's consumed it from the trunk to its roots.
You can't save it?
It's too far gone. If we leave it, the wind might blow it over.
In that case, I think it's best if we dispose of it now. I can use my psychokinesis to uproot it.
Don't say it like that.
It could lead to an accident if it suddenly fell over. The tree is dying anyway. We should
Oops,
This
sorry about
tree
that.
is alive, too. It's been sick and suffering, half dead. And you're talking about it like it's garbage.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so insensitive.
I'm sorry, too. I know you're right. It's already too late, and our only option is to cut it down. But that's why we need to care. This tree has watched over everyone its whole life. I think it's important for us to show it the proper respect to the end.
Yes.
Thank you for understanding. Oh, also that shrubbery over there.
She has more depth than I thought. She's quiet, but she doesn't just do what she's told. She has a hidden strength. How strange. I feel like we would really get along.
Kasane, are you listening? I'd like for you to pay attention here.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry, I'm listening. You can talk as much as you want.
Excuse me. You're very calm for only being in your first year. Even with so little combat experience, it's amazing. You think so? The way you fight surprised me, Scooby. You're always so quiet, but you are ruthless in combat. How do you make the change? I don't hesitate when fighting enemies, like swatting insects. You can't avoid swatting insects if you raise plants, so I'm used to bugs. So I just treat the others like they're bugs. They're a lot bigger though. My god, dude. She is so cool. I like that character. I kind of wish I had chosen Yuito just so I had more exposure to her. What are you, Haruka? Just chilling in the kitchen? I'll be navigating you from the hideout from now on. Don't worry, I'll send you updates on Naomi through brain messages. Alright. Alright, well I'm saving her for last. She's like my favorite member on the team. We got Shiden. What about him? Okay, well, Shiden Bond episode. Let's go. There's too much we don't know. But the more information we gather, the more we can better our situation.
All right. Everything seems to be in order.
Are you using a battle mask now? That's a good idea.
No, I don't plan on using it yet.
Really? It looks brand new.
Captain Seto left this for me.
Oh, he did?
I guess they found it when they went through his belongings. And it finally made its way to me.
I see. That's nice.
Yeah. But when I look at this, I can feel how much expectation he had for me. I'm not worthy of this mask yet. I'll use it once I'm stronger.
Don't you think he wanted you to use it right away? You say you want to wait until you're stronger, but do you even have a concrete goal?
Well, when I'm as strong as him...
How many years will that take?
It's not going to take years. I'll be as strong as him real soon. When I was a rookie, Captain Seto would always encourage me, telling me I could succeed. I want to live up to his expectations. If I don't, then I have no right putting on this mask.
He cared about Captain Seto. I heard that someone found his fountain pen. Was that you?
What if it was?
I thought so. Thank you for that.
You don't need to thank me. I just didn't want his belongings discarded on the street.
I know exactly how you feel. But why did you let me have it?
Because you needed that pen more than I did. I saw the way you looked at him. I know you admired him.
What?
Wait, don't tell me you didn't even realize it.
How did you know?
She didn't know what she felt.
It's pretty obvious. I looked up to him too, but I'm pretty sure we had different types of feelings for him.
Different how?
Oh, don't make him
Figure
spell it out.
Yourself. They're your feelings.
I've never given my feelings for Captain Seto any thought.
You clearly had a crush.
Anyway, I let you have that fountain pen. I swear, if you don't take good care of it, I'm coming after you.
I'll treasure it. Thank you again. You've done a lot to help me.
Where's all this coming from? Listen, don't get the wrong idea about me.
Oh, shut up, Shiden.
Things can come to light even after a long time passes. I have Shiden to thank for making me realize that.
If Platoon morale drops, it affects me too. So, it's not like I was doing it for you.
Bro, you tsundere.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shush.
Could you say that again? I was a little lost in my own thoughts.
Like I'd say it again. Damn it! Besides, I bet he would have done the same thing with the fountain pen.
Really?
I know he must have cared about you too. He was a really good person. He was a great mentor admired by everyone. And someone who meant more than anything to me. I no longer have anyone that recognizes my abilities. But I'll continue working hard to someday reach his level.
If your goal is to be like him, why don't you work on your people skills too?
I'd much rather use that time to work on my abilities. People will naturally come to me as long as I'm irrefutably strong.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Then that means you're not strong enough to have people follow you now.
What's wrong with that? I know I'm nowhere near him.
It's good that you know where you stand. I suppose you're planning to work hard in order to reach his status.
Yeah. Things can't stay this way. You just wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
Man, he is. You have to walk on
Just
eggshells when
looking
talking
at
to
you
him.
makes me angry.
I don't remember doing anything to you.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying you did something wrong. I'm mad at myself for being overtaken by someone like you. Watch out. I'm not the kind of person who gives up so easily.
Wouldn't dream of it, buddy.
You're someone I can rely on in battle. You know, your personality aside and all.
Oh, my
Is that
personality.
supposed to be a compliment? I'll return the same.
Alright. Next is good old Kyoka. Kyoka. And then gift giving.
Oh, Kasane.
Got a
What's
headache?
wrong?
I'm sorry, hold on. I'm getting another headache. Okay, it's gone now.
You still don't look well. Maybe you should rest.
No, I need to clean the hideout soon. I can't cause trouble for...
We'll feel a lot better if you rest instead of pushing yourself in this state. Please, Kyoka.
Okay, I'll rest for a little bit then.
Here, drink one of my special nutrition drinks. Don't worry, it hasn't expired.
I didn't join the OSF to take care of someone else. I'll leave the wrung towels here.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to worry you.
Sheeden.
It's not so
Jerk.
bad being looked after. Just rest up for now. We don't want our nice hideout getting cleaned up by Kyoka anyway.
What, she make a
Wow,
mess?
Look how popular she is. She got the lazy Arashi and the sour little Sheeden to get off their butts and help.
Why don't you do something too, Kagero?
What? Can't you tell, Kasane? I'm lovingly watching over everyone for her.
Anyway, we should leave her alone so she can actually get some rest. How are you feeling, Kyoka?
Brainwaves are stable. Pulse is also at normal level. No issues to report.
Bruh.
Kyoka, was that...
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like the old me came out again. She seems to pop out when I'm tired or concentrating on something.
What does it feel like to suddenly be someone else?
Well, it's not like I'm particularly conscious of it. But there's no clear distinction it's a different person from me. To be honest, I don't even know which is the real me.
That must be tough. I mean, if you can't tell anyway, why don't you just choose the one you'd rather be?
That's a good point. Thank you. You're right. I wish I had a choice. Well, I feel so much better thanks to you.
Are you sure you're okay? You don't need to try to support everyone by yourself anymore. You can come to us for help sometimes.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm really okay now. Besides, I'm dying to clean. I have to scrub every inch to make up for lost time. Oh, I know. I'll cook for everyone to thank them.
She really does seem like she's doing better. Maybe I'll go do some training.
Strange.
What happened here? I was only gone for a minute.
Kasane, it's Kyoka.
What about her?
She did a clean sweep. This is the end for me. You have to stop her.
Bro.
Clean sweep. It looks like a tornado went through here. Sheeden? What happened to you?
Kyoka said she cooked something for us. And when I took a bite, my whole body went numb. Damn it. I should have known from the way it looked.
Bruh.
Oh, wake up, Sheeden!
Dude.
Doing housework feels so good. Oh, Kasane! Do you even recognize the room anymore? I've also made cookies. Feel free to have some.
They censored the cookies.
I'll pass.
Oh, you're not hungry? That's not good. I can make you some porridge then.
I have to make sure she never does housework around here ever again. It might be bad for her health, and it's definitely bad for ours.
We've been
All
together
right.
for a while, Kasane. Ever since you were a cadet. And your growth still surprises me.
It does? I haven't noticed any changes in myself.
You've become a great soldier. I hope I can keep watching you get better.
Assault vision!
You've opened up to me more. That makes me so happy. It might sound like I'm exaggerating a little, but it really is easy to talk to you.
I wonder why Seto took such good care of that fountain pen. I can't ask him now, unfortunately. I heard he got it from Karin to celebrate his promotion to Septentrion. It was probably a memento. I don't think it was just a memento. It was proof that his strength was recognized. I bet he kept it to give himself confidence. I'm just kind of guessing at that, but I hope I get something like that someday too. Something to prove my strength. He's lacking confidence too, just like Luca, just in his own way. I'm sorry I made you worry before. I have a device in my ear that lessens headaches, but I guess it wasn't enough. I didn't know that. It must be really painful normally. Oh, I made you worry even more. It's okay, they're just little headaches. You and everyone watch out for me like you did today, Kasane. That's better than any restraining device, so don't worry about it. Dude, what? Does she have, like, this crazy personality, and she's, like, how should I say, regulated by some kind of device in her brain? And that's where she gets, like, this mothering complex from? I don't know. That's just me taking a stab at the dark, but she's clearly got something wrong with her. If you want to learn things, you must... Wait, this is the save guy. No, her. Look at her stern face when she says that. Gifts. Tea set. There you go. Make some tea.
This is nice.
Do you know about tea leaf reading? You can read the future in the shapes of tea leaves left over in a cup. We should try it. Alright, now I think I have a gift for everybody, honestly. Where's Arashi? Here she is. I'll be recharging my batteries until we go to Tagetsu. There's only so much strain my body can take. You are the laziest human being. Here, have some tea. That'll relax you. A graceful cup of tea. I'm not really the type, but I'll take it. Alright. Wicked. Now I think we have a gift for Kagero. I can't imagine Togetsu would be interested in others and weapons. Going there is just going to be a waste of time. Shut up and take your teddy bear. You're going to give him the wrong idea, Kasane.
Oh, cool.
I haven't seen a fancy doll like this in a while. Oh, I was kind of into it a long time ago. Where's she? Oh, is he on this wall in here? Yeah, he likes to sit here. There's too much. Oh, I've read this already. Oh my god. Self-help book. Are you making fun of me? Just give it to me, I'll read it. Okay, well, once again, the gift giving and the Bond episodes took a long time, dude. That was a lot. So, I'm thinking that we'll do Phase 8 when I come back in the next video. You know, I know these videos are a lot more about lore building than they are actual content and story progression, so if you guys just want to skip these, I'll make sure they're clearly labeled as a video. I would totally get it. It all depends, you know, on how much you care about the characters and whatnot. But, yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Deuces.